What's up, guys? So we're going to talk about some things. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about in this one. Wrestling stuff at the end. But it rained pretty good last night, so I thought I'd get up and my car would be clean, but nope, it's still dirty as fuck. I live on a gravel road, and where I park my car, there's a road that goes this way and there's a road that goes this way, and my car's kind of in between both of them. So there's really no way to keep this car clean, even if I wanted to keep it clean. Like, I literally have to go to the car wash every day, or wash it with the hose outside of my house every single day, and it still wouldn't stay clean because the first time a car go by, it'd get dirt on it. So it's just a waste of time. But that's not what do I want to. Oh, I don't. That's what I was wanting to talk about. So I've been going to the gym. I've been pretty good about it. Like, I've only missed one day since I got my gym membership. Unless you count the first day. I didn't go the first day that I got my gym membership. I went in and talked with the guy, got my membership. I didn't go that day. But I'm not counting that day. So since I started going to the gym, which was the very next day, I've missed one day, and that's been a little over a week now. But that's not the problem. The problem is, when I do go to the gym, I'm only going usually like 30 or 40 minutes. And yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Like, I need to put in at least an hour and a half. That's probably a good time, like an hour and a half each day. It's not really taking away much of my time, and I really don't do nothing any fucking way. So an hour and a half is not gonna hurt a damn thing. So I definitely need to start putting in a little bit more time at the gym for sure. Like, last night I probably would have put an hour in, but my son needed to talk to me, so I talked to him for a little bit, and once I got in there, I don't know, after that I just didn't feel like putting in an hour. But today I'm putting in an hour and a half. That's my goal. I gotta set little goals for myself, or I won't fucking do it, because I'm a fat guy, so I want to be lazy, but I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to get out of that whole lazy ass shit for sure. What else do I need to talk about? I think that's really all I had for today's video, like, in my life to talk about. If something pops in my head while I'm talking about wrestling, I might come back to it. So here's the wrestling part, guys. So SmackDown tonight is the very first night, I believe, that it's going to USA. It's going to open with Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa in a cage match. And I don't expect this match to be good. Like, I'm sorry, Solo Sikoa sucks as a wrestler. Like, go watch the Bloodlines attack in NXT without Solo Sikoa. It was so fucking badass. Like, Jacob Fatu 100% should be the leader of the new Bloodline. 100% should have been. Like, it should not have been Solo. It should have been Jacob Fatu should have been the leader. 100%. Like, it was badass. Like, even the Tonga twins, I think they're twins, aren't they? Even they looked good on NXT with Jacob being the leader of the show, of the group at that time. It was just badass. But I think Cody either gets a clear victory over Solo Sikoa or some type of interference, which, I guess, being it's a cage match, there cannot be no interference. Like, it wouldn't count. Like, you can climb over the cage and there's no disqualification, so he can't win by a DQ. So he either has to get out of the ring through the door or get the clear pin. And I think more than likely Cody climbs over the cage and out, or goes through the door. That way Solo Sikoa doesn't get a pin loss. Like, that's what makes the most sense, I think, in this match. Cody's winning. Like, I don't think they're dumb enough to put the title on Solo. Maybe they will. It'd be fucking stupid, but maybe they will. It would definitely be something that people would talk about if they do something stupid like that. But a lot of people are thinking The Rock's gonna come back tonight. Like, that's the big story is Dwayne the Boring Rock Johnson is gonna return to wrestling. I'm not a fan of The Rock, guys, so yeah, I don't really care if he returns. I think his match he had with him and Roman versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania showed that The Rock can't go anymore. Like, he's not a good wrestler anymore. Was he good when back in the day? Not really. Not fucking really. The only thing that The Rock did that's fucking awesome, and I'll give Rock full credit for, the reason Rock was such a big fucking superstar is his mouth. The man could fucking cut a promo, could fucking make you laugh, could make you cry. The man has skills when he opens up his mouth and fucking speaks. Fucking total skills. But he's not really, like, go back and watch some of his matches. Like, he's like got like 6 moves. Like, he's not the greatest wrestler of all time, but he made himself great by the way he carried himself in the matches. And I haven't been a fan of him. Like, I just haven't. And his comeback, to me, wasn't all that great either. Yes, I think it made the Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns story a little bit more interesting going into WrestleMania. So it definitely did that. But we might see him tonight. He might show up. So you guys will get to hear me talk about him tomorrow in my recap videos where I talk about stuff that happens. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of interesting things. Probably a couple of returns. Maybe Charlotte Flair returns. I don't think they'll put Alexa Bliss on SmackDown. I think she's going to return on Raw because it seems like they're going to put her with the Wyatt Six eventually. So her returning on SmackDown would be kind of stupid. So she's definitely going to return on Raw eventually. They might even make her hold off until the Royal Rumble, which is like, what, 3 months away now? 4 months away, something like that. It seems like it's a long ways away, but it's not. We're in September, October, November, December, January. Like 4 months away before the Royal Rumble. So some of these wrestlers that are set to come back, they might make them hold off till the Royal Rumble. And the Royal Rumble is going to be interesting this year because you're going to have NXT stars, like always. There's a couple of them. You're going to have WWE, Raw, and SmackDown stars. And I would assume you're going to have more than just one TNA star. Like last year, they had Jordan Grace. I would assume this year you're going to have at least 2, maybe 3 females and 1 or 2 males joining the Royal Rumble that come from TNA. So that's kind of interesting. Like, I don't think any TNA stars are going to win the Royal Rumble. If they do something like that, it would be so unexpected, though. Like, nobody would see that shit coming. If you think a TNA star is going to fucking win the Royal Rumble, that would be so unexpected. And the only person I could see that, if they were going to pull that trigger, which I don't think they will, if they were going to pull that trigger, it's going to be Joe Hendricks or Moose who would win, or possibly Nick Nemeth, which I don't think they're going to let him win because he used to be in the WWE, but he's no longer in the WWE. If you don't know who I'm talking about, he was Dolph Ziggler in WWE. I'd say your chances of that happening are almost zero. Zero chance of any TNA star winning the Royal Rumble. But like I said, if they're going to pull the trigger, Joe Hendricks seems like it'd be the choice they would go with if they were going to pull that trigger. Maybe, though, possibly, and it would be big for TNA, is one of their stars will make it to the final two. That's definitely a possibility, probably a huge possibility. But we'll see. We'll see. I think the Royal Rumble this year has got potential to be super interesting. I think not this year, but next year they're going to go to the 2 years or two days, so you could actually make the Royal Rumbles a little bit bigger, like maybe 40 men and 40 women Royal Rumbles. You got plenty of stars now with NXT, TNA, WWE, Raw, and SmackDown. You got plenty of stars to go with the 40 men and 40 women show. But nothing else popped in my head that I thought I'd need to talk about, guys. SmackDown's going to be interesting. Like I said tonight, we'll see how that all plays out. Roman Reigns is definitely going to be on SmackDown. He's already advertised for it. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see where everything goes with that tonight. I think that's all I got to talk about, guys. Leave a comment, and if your comment is freaking awesome, it may get featured in a future video. Bye, guys.